So I graduated from St. Stephen's in economics, but after that I dropped economics and did journalism because economics obviously didn't interest me that much, but it's something that has stayed with me. I thought I would leave economics and go into the world of media and journalism, but I ended up working in a corporate bank and an investment bank, and now I work for an HR consulting firm. And strangely, we see economics has sort of never left me, or I have never left economics. So what I do right now is a lot of strategy, HR and organizational design consulting, which probably is very far removed from economics or numbers, which you would think. People who have done MBA say that HR consulting or OD or OB is all about theory, it's all about not doing numerical stuff, but nothing could be further from the truth. In our kind of consulting, I may not deal with complex macroeconomic models like Mr. Joshi does because he's an economist. But interestingly, we do use a lot of statistics when we look at numbers. We crunch a lot of data, and the ability to understand numbers and interpret data is extremely critical. The second thing that actually economics makes us do is appreciate what's happening around you. When we are giving a lot of analysis to our clients in terms of demand, supply, and what sectors will do well and what will not do well, we need to understand how macroeconomic markets work. The one thing that I realized in economics is it's not about numbers, it's also about ability to solve problems and analyze data. And problem solving and data analysis is something very, very critical to any sort of management consultant. And doing economics helps you actually become a problem solver and to interpret data. Because you may do a lot of research, but at the end of the day, a client wants a recommendation, a client wants a solution to a problem. And unless you are able to make sense of the data and come out with a recommendation, the client probably won't be happy. What we look at when we hire people and how does economics really work in that alignment, first of all, we need to understand people who can actually solve problems. It's not about just working hard, you have the ability to ask and solve a problem. The second thing is to be able to analyze complex data and make sense of it. The third aspect is multitasking because you handle lots of projects at one go. For example, we work with Kotak, we work with CRISIL, we work with First Bank, we work with Nomura, and we work with IDFC. I could have 5 clients at one point of time, and I cannot drop the ball on any of them because all 5 of these clients would be as important to me as anybody else. And the fourth thing we look at is ability to handle pressure. We don't try and hire people who are scholars, who are very good at their work, but they cannot manage people, they cannot manage timelines. Understanding of economics and the theory is extremely critical, but if you are not able to manage a client and manage a real life situation, that doesn't work. So the person has to work in teams and work interpersonally with clients to solve problems rather than just do a lot of analysis and go back with it. That's important, but not the end of it.